Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Get a big old bowl of ramen.
That's what I did.
Oh,
Yes, indeed. Second language, good place.
I might have to hit that. Now, there's a place in my really close to my house
you do have a
called
close place.
Osaka. I might hit me a bowl of ramen today. That'd be a good thing to do.
for you on this cold
All right,
day.
out with the old, in with the new. It's the 17th day of October. It's time for a life hack,
Wow,
whether we
October.
want one or not.
It's going by.
Yeah, unfortunately, because this is the best month of the year.
It
and
is.
I don't
My
think
favorite.
it's not even close. And I've got a picture to show you at the end of this weathercast that you are going to be wowed by, because I know I was. All right, here's it. By thinking one positive thought every morning, you can psychologically trick yourself into being a happier person. And I'm all about psychologically trying to trick myself.
I know, of
can
course.
Can you actually trick yourself? Is that part of?
I think there's probably unfortunate verbiage that could probably have said that a different way.
Okay, all right.
You know, but you know, if you think positive thoughts, you're going to lead to more positive thoughts, and that's going to make you feel better.
This is the Norman Vincent Peale
Absolutely.
minute.
That's exactly what it is, right?
I mean,
But,
it makes sense, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
As you think, so you are.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
That sounds like something that Voltaire or Rousseau or one of those
I'm
philosophers.
sure I ripped it out from some philosopher somewhere.
Rene
You know
Descartes.
I didn't come here, Rene Descartes.
Therefore
yes.
I am. Think positive. All right, there we go. That just sounds like some positive affirmation. That doesn't sound like a life hack. Okay, that's good. All right. My alarm goes off at 3:03 in the morning. And it's like thinking positive is a little tough. And I've got cats whining at my door. And I was thinking, am I really going to be?
You have special dispensation when you get up at 3.
I guess, okay, that'll work out well.
You can be right.
But I love days like this, and it puts me in a good mood, no doubt about it. As we take a look outside right now, we can actually see the Twin Bridges for a change. For a long time this morning, we could not. We had the fog in play, and yeah, that fog was pretty thick right along the river in Henderson, and that's where it was. I mean, other places really didn't seem to have it as bad, but really right along the river, Waterworks Road in Evansville, and of course the Twin Bridges too, and we saw it. But like Angie said, you cross the bridges and it cleared up quite a bit. And then we've got to look down in Central City. Look at that deep blue sky. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, October is the best month, bar none, of the year. I mean, you get these low humidity days, plenty of sunshine. It's one of the driest months of the year too, so you don't have to worry about a lot of rain days, usually in October. And you get deep blue skies like this because you don't have that humidity in place. So yeah, I love it. Austin Holmes camera down in Central City, and you got to look at the blue sky. Now we're starting to see a little leaf color change there at USI's campus. That's from the library. Our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera. A little bit of traffic moving inbound to campus on University Boulevard. And you can see a little bit of traffic headed westbound on the Lloyd Expressway. Pretty cool shot there from the library. And then we've swung the camera around a little bit toward the river, off toward Henderson, because that's where we saw that bank of fog. It was really kind of cool. It wasn't bad downtown at all, but just out of downtown, that's where we saw that bank of fog as you worked your way closer to the Twin Bridges. Anyway, right now the temperature is 57 degrees. Got a wind that's currently calm. The wind is not going to be a factor. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we had the fog this morning, why we had the threat for frost. And some places did see the frost. We didn't have any frost here at the station, and really for much of the Evansville Metro, it's just a little bit too warm out there. But at the same time, we had that high sitting right on top of us, so we have a very stagnant air pattern. The air's not going to be moving much, but we are going to see the high drift a little bit more to the east. It's going to kick up more of a southeast wind. What little we get is going to be from the southeast later on today, and that's going to help to warm us up. Over the next few days, we'll have more of a southerly wind in play, but not the humidity that generally goes along with those south winds. 56 degrees. How low can we go? Let's see what the temperature go around here. 54 in French Lick, 55 in Lagodi, 56 in Jasper, 57 degrees in Santa Claus, 58 degrees in Tell City. I'm just working one side of the board too. 59 degrees in Flora, 60 in Princeton, 61 in Morganfield, and I think that's as warm as it gets. As we take a look at this great shot of the full Hunter's Moon. This was earlier this morning. Patricia Snaden got this great shot looking between the trees. As long as you've got an opening to the west, check it out tomorrow morning as well, too, because it looks very impressive. And the reason why it looked really impressive this morning, and keep in mind, the sun's not even rising until 7:01, so you can get a good view between really 5 and almost 6:30. We got a good view of that moon, the Hunter's Moon. But is a supermoon. In fact, it is the closest supermoon to the Earth this year. So it's the most impressive of all the supermoons. So that works out, because last month was a supermoon as well. Anyway, Patricia, thank you so much for that great shot. Nothing shaking on radar. As we take a look across the region, there's nothing shaking anywhere close. I mean, Chicago's in the clear, plenty of sunshine in St. Louis. Same goes for Nashville, Cincinnati. Let's broaden the scope. And you're still talking about a lot of sunshine down in the ATL. The mess is out west, but that's a long way off, basically the Rockies and points beyond. is where the weather gets a little rougher. But for us, though, really the eastern 2/3 of the country, we are looking good. So an easy travel day for sure. Future tracker, really not anything to track. We're talking about a blank slate. Now, you can still see that comet out there until the end of the month, although it's going to get fainter and a little higher in the sky. It's going to be in the western sky. Not long after the sun sets, you should be able to see it. It's going to look kind of like a fuzzy star. Get your picture or your camera. Take a picture. You should be able to see the tail with that. And a telescope, I mean, even better. You might be able to catch that. But that is the comet. That's a T-Atlas comet. That's what we're calling it. And it's going to be in the sky again for another week or so before it kind of fades and it's gone. But anyway, future trackers, good viewing, obviously, with not a cloud in sight as we go through the day. Tomorrow, same story, and we've got plenty of sunshine, and that's going to last through the weekend for the Pumpkin and Pickle Festival and anything else that's going on this weekend, and there's plenty going on this weekend too. Outside is the place to be. 64 degrees for a high outside. This afternoon is a good place to be. Plenty of sunshine. I bet Angie's going to be power walking about 5.7 miles in downtown. Cool, yes, but not much of a wind out there, but that's okay. 64 degrees, we don't need much of a wind. Called for a high yesterday of 60, got up to 61 on the 3-degree guarantee. That's a winner. Angela Baker of Birdseye. Congratulations, Angela. You've got yourself an umbrella courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station and pick it up. See Pam up front, but wait until next week. Pam's on holiday this week. And yes, if you sweet talk Pam, it's a pretty long drive from Birdseye here to the station. You might get an umbrella and a mug. It's a really good looking mug, so it'd be worth the trip. 64 degrees today, 69 tomorrow. Just an absolutely ideal weekend. Morning lows will be in the 40s. This would be a great camping weekend, great for huddling around a campfire, making s'mores, or just roasting marshmallows. Don't waste your time on hot dogs. You got no time for that nonsense. But low to mid 70s for highs. The afternoons are going to be just pleasant as they come. I love this time of the year. It's going to be a little bit warmer next week, and got a slight chance of rain on Tuesday. This picture is going to wow you. This is from Lake Rudolph, and it was this past weekend. Look at the color already.
Oh, beautiful.
And I really think the rest of the tri-state is going to see this kind of color. I think it's going to be a great fall color year because we had, like I said, I think we had enough rain in summertime. Up until early August, we had a pretty good amount of rain, and then we've had a lot of dry, sunny days since then. So perfect recipe for great fall color, and you got it right there in northern Spencer County.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
When we come back, Megan is back, and we'll talk about fundraising for the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Oh, I forgot